Hello and welcome once again to the Youth Organic Garden. Today I thought we would show you the pathways we have around here. What you're currently seeing is the pathway that was here when we moved in. It goes out to the driveway, and then this way there's another rock pathway. Somebody spent a lot of time and energy collecting these rocks to go up there to keep it out of the water. And here's what I've done this year is put this in. Just completed doing this little brick walkway from bricks that were here. Keeps us up out of the mud, and this will eventually, as you can see where I started here, the grass is starting to grow in between it, and it'll give us a nice clean dry pathway. But the back of our house was a real problem. We had mud back here, couldn't get it to drain, so what we did is underneath that gravel we dug a trench and put tile in so we could get rid of the water from underneath, and then we had 15 yards of gravel we put in here. I'm going to take a walk back this way towards the barn. This gets us up out of the muck and the mud. We put a couple side drains in here to get the water away from the house, hopefully, and eventually we're going to put eaves troughs up here and collect some of the water for use in the gardens, and what we don't need, the overflow, can go out into this gravel pathway here and sink down into the drain pipe and on out to the ditch to the road. And I also did this here. I had a bunch of screenings. I screened some for a couple walking paths and get rid of the big stones, so I put about a foot or so in there. That's always been a muck hole right there too, because the water never gets away. You can see where there's water sitting by these tubs right here. We got 2.5 inches of rain between yesterday and last night, so excuse me, that's a lot of water laying around. But as you can tell, the gravel here is all nice and dry. We're up out of the muck. There you can see the boys in the background, Ben, JJ, and Jason, our 3 sheep. And of course our barn, we'll get another video of that made up here. And since we needed a way to get to the back of the property here, we've extended the gravel down this way so we can get into the south side of the barn here. We're going to clear this out back here and put a greenhouse and a garden back here so we can grow our own food and have it right on our own property. Not sure what we're going to do with the power line yet. And then here's the pathway I put from the cement over here by the house so we could walk out to the barn. At least have one way we could walk out without going into the mud. And worked out pretty good. It packed down real nice, and even if the grass grows through it some, hopefully it'll at least be high enough to keep us out of the water. You can tell over here we should do something else with this, because this is a constant used path and it's mud right down to the ground. I also put another little pathway right here from my shed over to the house. This was just a muddy mess here in the last bit. So there's our pathway going up to the house and then back to the stone that goes out to the driveway. There's a tour of our paths here at the Youth Organic Garden. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.